All right, we're gonna check up on Aokai, who's also named Sofon, the amazing Kanna, who is level 220 in NA Reboot. You can get the incense burner, huh? It's okay, man. Braver men / women have tried, okay? Okay, look at that. Let's look here. Let's look here. Quickie. That's a lot of crit rate, so you already put a lot of work in there because we know that the base crit rate for Kannas is actually dog shit. 6, 1, 2, 4, 8, 10, 15, right? 20? Wait, you can level up your critical damage right now, can't you? They should cost 20 points right here. Any specific reason why you're not leveling your critical damage? It expired? Oh, the incense burner did? That sucks. Alright. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Cool. You're 220, so you're starting to work on Lechlein, which is cool beans. And yeah, as soon as you get to like 10, your Choo-Choo will overtake your Vanishing Journey because you get 15 a day compared to 8 a day. Your sub-weapon doesn't show here because it's under the Haku tab. I'm not an expert with secondary weapons with Kanna. All I know is that it's real funky shit. From what I gather, you don't get set bonus. You don't get like soul bonus. You don't get do you get star bonus? I don't think you even get star bonus. You only get like a percentage or like a part of the weapon attack and the potential, right? You're right, I can. There you go. Zoom, can't see. Oh shit, I'm already zoomed in, dude. There you go, zoom. Even more zoom. Oh yeah, I should probably mention that, like for the pictures. If you guys can zoom in more, that'd be great. Ah, that's all the stuff you have here? Nice, okay. I don't need this though. Like fucking Imgur, dude. I just need... Thank you, that's what I need. Okay. You can, okay. Okay, so far, 30 crit rate, 5% item drop rate, 12% buff skill duration. Yeah, buff crit rate is pretty important. I think eventually you'll want to reroll this, but for now, I think this is probably fine. Why are you zooming? Just bring out a magnifying glass? I mean, I can zoom, or Zavish has to bring out a magnifying glass for his screen, you know? What, magic attack percent on a secondary fan? Yeah, I mean, but that's what you want on most secondary weapons anyway, right? This is buffed, 6 mil, nice. Did you find your burning field? Because you're missing your sudden okay. You level this one up by now. You have 15.7k stat. Okay, so probably most of your items are like somewhere between 15 and 21%. So not everything is legendary, most likely. Yeah, you got 1 unique here, 2 epic. So this is basically the same as my marksman, where you have like these 2 are really shitty because you don't want to invest too much because Absolab and any other alternative is not enough of a boost to invest a lot of money in. And then the shoe, you would be working towards Tyrant shoes or Abzo shoes, one of the 2. And then the other ones are all legendary. Nice. Alright, what do you have here? 220 Kanna, 151 Kinesis. Another Kanna second. Oh yeah, okay. Mesoform. DA, Lumi, Evan, Hayato, Mercedes, Phantom, and then a bunch of noobs. Link, CR, Legion. Is that gonna be the Night Lord or is that gonna be the Marksman? What do you guys think? Leave a comment in the chat down below. So that's good. You're at 1500. You're going for intellect and magic attack and grid. Yes. According to my stat, you'll be at 15k stat. Wait, that's exactly where you're at, right? 14.5. Oh my god, how am I this good? At least 2k. Okay, so you're like a little bit behind on Legion. That's mainly just because all of the characters here are all still low. You can make insane Legion gains, but just by leveling like 1 character every day. Like that's just an easy like 70 levels you can get per day without really doing that much. And if you just keep doing that regularly, your Legion is gonna grow super. Like that's just kind of what Manon did for a while. She was stuck at like 2k, 2.5k, and then she just diligently was always doing one character for Legion every day, just training it for like an hour, a few hours, and then just doing the regular stuff, whatever on top of that. And she like shot up to like 6.5k Legion or something in no time. If you keep just doing it, yeah, you'll see insane results here. And then insane results here means bigger grid, means more characters selected, means more coins, means more buffs, means faster growing, and stronger main character altogether. So you're probably at the point now, which is really awkward, where making your character stronger, probably the best way to do that is by not playing your character. It feels really counterintuitive, but that's just how Maple is set up to do it. So the link skill, Phantom Instinct, yeah, because of the crit rate, and so you don't have a Beast Tamer yet, right? Because there's also 10% crit rate there. Because percentage HP and percentage MP both give you damage, and percentage boss damage and percentage crit rate are also good. Yeah, you haven't been able to make one? Yeah, that kind of sucks. Main thing for you to do, as weird as it sounds, that's probably one of the best ways to get stronger now, first of all, is to work on your Legion and your Link skills. That's probably going to be the best thing for you. But I want to make sure to check all of your gear first, of course. 21, and this is 10 star, okay. 11 star, 9, but with drop rate. Yeah, okay, so that's like the situation where you're kind of working on both at the same time, like in one set. 21 and this is awkward, yeah, because this one is never gonna stay like your damage ring, but it's still a damage ring now. So eventually this one will get replaced, and then you can choose to either do I want to do that on stream? I'm just double check. I'm just making sure, okay? I'm just making sure. Because if there's 18 more pictures, if the first time I watched them is on stream, you know, I trust you, okay? But I gotta be safe, okay? Oh, they're just, okay. Hang on. Wait, so inverse codex isn't good? I thought you can level it up. You can level it up, but it loses points every day, and you have to keep refilling it and keep topping it up with anti-magic to keep it at that point. And that's too much. Trouble for how much it gives you. So we skip the inverse codex altogether. So you just stick to this one. Okay. Reinforced. Okay, so you have one reinforced band. Ooh, with 30% inline. Nice. And then a superior with 21. Okay. Wait, so are you going for a 2-set reinforced and then a max superior? Okay. A weapon. All right, here we go. 17 star, nice. So 50 magic attack, 6% damage, 4% all stat. All right. 35% IED, 18% attack. Goes up to 95 with Haku. Okay. So that probably means you don't need the IED line at all, but you'd be missing out on the 18% attack too. So you need enough money before you start re-rolling that. All right, so for future reference, the IED line I'm pretty sure is not necessary. You have a lot of IED because of your buff from Haku. So you don't need that. And on top of that, you also get more IED from the boost nodes, from your skills that even go on top of the visual IED. So this line is not necessary. But for now, this might be just fine. If I compare it to everything else you have, then this is probably a fine item. Oh, and this is the one that Haku has? Okay. And you've tried, this one says minus. Okay, so this one is worse than the 2, so you put the one that's worse of the 2 with more percentage magic attack into the Haku slot. Okay, that seems fine. Oh, it's okay. Shitty to flame, so don't fault you for that one. 12 star, okay. You got that set bonus going. Okay, this one is at 12. 15 with 12% HP, that gives you some stat as well, so that's coolio. What's the flame like here though? 20 intellect, 6 magic attack, okay. 15 intellect, 20% drop rate, and 17, okay, nice. 36, nice. 23, and 9, ooh, okay. This is some decent gear, dude. 21, you got, oh, that's so unfortunate. But 6% all stat, okay, that's a nice one. 20 here. So how good is this for Kanna? because Kanna's perfect flame is probably a little bit off as well. If you get 2250 HP and MP, that's gotta do something for your range, right? Flat stat plus percentage is still better. Okay. 2250 HP is about 3 magic attack. Oh, okay. Okay, you can probably make some gains. How much money do you make, would you say? Like per week or... Yeah, like per week. Okay. I could make 2 bill a day if I was off work, I'd say. Maybe 1 bill if I had to work. I see, I see. 3-star Nova. 3-star Nova, yeah, that's probably a bit of a waste of money. Yeah, so definitely keep doing HMAC and try to get the shoes. Like long term, either Sengoku / Rudabis shoe into Absolab shoe. Short term is try to get a Tyrant shoe with some stars on it. So that's like the shoe department. So after the whole working on your Legion and your Links, this is probably like gear-wise, probably the one that's important here. Shortly after that is just your overall Star Force from what I'm seeing so far. 4 magic attack, some drop rate and some intellect. Yeah, so you got some combination sets as well going on. So you're still in a transitional period, which is fine. 10-star here. Yeah, so this is like good enough to keep. I wouldn't invest more money in this for now. Your gloves are probably about the same as mine. Yeah, yours are actually better than mine. Oh no, mine are 11-star. That's an extra magic attack. Easy. Emblem. Okay, that should be the big dick. Okay, there's 30% IED, 12% magic attack, and 6% all stat. I would say that cubing wise, if you're ever gonna do like a big cubing thing, from what I've seen, here is where you can make some big gains. Either 2-line magic attack or of course better is going to give you a lot of increased damage. The IED line is not necessary. So this one is going to stay with you longer. So I would definitely... It's sexy. Yeah, don't change anything about that. That's awesome. 1350. Yeah, so I would try to reflame this to get some flat intellect, because that would be really good for you. Flame-wise, your flames on your CRA and your Tyrant can be better. So definitely reflame the cape. If you're going to be cubing, recube the emblem. So on the pants, you basically only have 20 intellect here, right? That could be better. For the top, there's 20 intellect and 6% all stat, but this number of intellect could be way higher. I'm pretty sure that you rather have like 50 intellect than 20 intellect and 6% all stat. Someone in chat can correct me if that's wrong for a Kanna, but how does top tier flame flat stat compare to all stat 6%? Yeah, that's like a tricky one. It's always an equation though on an individual character. You can't like 100% know where that line is because every character is a little bit different. So the balance is, you can't just say the number. You would have to like throw it into a calculator or something. But yeah, flat stat gets more and more valuable endgame basically, yeah. Ideally you want both. But 20 is too low because this is this counts as boss gear. The flame on these has to be good. Like 20 is not enough to settle for. You can get just prime lining it and only getting one time. Well, prime flame, right? If you just get tier 6 of just the stat, that's already 48. So that's not even trying to double dip or anything. Like this one too is also 20 intellect. And it's combined 6 magic attack, but I think reflame CRA and reflame the Tyrant Cape to make some gains there. And then I would save for a Star Force event. I think you can make the best gains damage-wise by Star Forcing a lot. I think that's where you're primarily lacking the most now. On your character itself. That's what I would advise. And then we just go down the list of the characters basically to do. Exclamation mark, links. Put this one out there. Okay, so number 1 Aokai is reflame all of your CRA. Go for high intellect. And maybe a little bit of magic attack or all stat if you can get that. But focus on high intellect. So by high intellect, I mean... try to aim for above 50, I would say. So intellect and luck. Intellect is a level 6 stat for 150. Yeah, it's 48. So if If you can get 48 or more, I would keep that flame, basically. And then also on your Tyrant. Tyrant is also missing... Ooh, this one. Tyrant is also missing flame stats. That shouldn't be too expensive because it's just flames, right? You saw when I was flaming, you saw me flaming shitty gear. So I wouldn't touch the flames on the other items, though. Set combination-wise, the metal is fine. That one, the badge was fine. And then after that, I would say if you're ever going to cube... try to go for 2 lines of magic attack on the metal, or 3, of course, if that happens. But that's going to give you a lot of extra damage range. And try to keep working towards the Tyrant Shoe, because that's just significantly better than the Nova Shoe. And try to get the Cape to 5-star and the Shoe to 5-star, and leave them there, I would say. And then just save up all the rest of your money for a big Star Force event. And if there's a big Star Force event, then prioritize CRA and the Sweetwater accessories, basically. And then after, well, just getting stuff to 17, basically. Stuff that can boom. If you have enough money to get stuff past 17, focus on these things first, because they're like easier to replace, basically. Like more midterm and long-term progression. So shoulder, glove, cape, shoe. When it comes to all of those slots, you eventually want to get to Abslab, right? And weapon, I guess. You want to get for that 5-step Abslab. So basically, since none of those are like perfectly scrolled and everything yet, what I would do is go for high star 1 tier lower and then transfer hammer in. So for the shoulder, that's the Sengoku shoulder. So make sure you kill Madman Ramaru every day to try to get level 150 shoulders, and then stock those in your inventory. And when it comes to capes, try to you probably can't kill Chaos Zakum yet, but see how far you get. You can at least try, right? And try to get Enraged Zakum capes, and then stockpile those in your inventory. Shoe and glove aren't super important, because you can just buy those later from a store, so you don't have to fill up your inventory with that. You can kill Czak? Okay, fine. So try to stockpile Enraged Zakum capes, and try to get 150 shoulders. It doesn't have to be specifically for your class. It can be for any class. All of them will work to transfer hammer into Abslab shoulders. And then for your weapon, you can just remake another Fafnir and to get it to high stars, and then transfer hammer that in. And then aside from that, I think you will keep doing your dailies here, of course. Try to keep doing Sweetwater voyages and all of that, so you can have backup dineros in case you blow these guys up one day. That's going to go really quickly. Just one boom and it's 250 coins, so that's quite a bit. What's his range? 6 mil buffed. Just under 5 unbuffed. Yeah, keep doing your simple dailies, of course. That's where you're going to get a lot of gains. Those levels are pretty easy, and that's a lot of all stat as well. Apart from that, work on your Legion. So what I would advise is go by this list. Not that list. This list that I made. And zoom out just a little. There you go. And then basically go through this order here. So make sure that you have all the ones that are marked as yellow here. Make sure you have all of those already. There we go. And then make like a priority list for you. Like what gives a good Link skill, right? What gives a good Legion buff? And then just go through an order of how you want to improve things. And then one thing to also do is just to make your Legion bigger after that is to get the things that are 120 to 140. It's not a lot of extra trouble, but it'll make your block that has just two blocks will become 3. So that's 50% more. That's an insane increase with just leveling 20 levels on a easy character. I wouldn't do that first of all. Like I would get like more low level characters and would just get them all up to like 100 and then just do Zakum on them every day until they're 120 and then just move over to a next one. So just go by the list, pick one character, level it to 100 and then just do Zakum, and then the next day do another one. Just go back on the old character from the day before, kill Zakum one time and then just leave it there. Don't do anything else, just do Zakum. If you're feeling frisky, you could also do Monster Park. That's also a good experience. But you're probably also doing Monster Park on your main character for the progression towards the medal. So you don't really have to interfere with that. Just do like Zakum once a day on the other character. And then just level up a new character. And you're going to see your Legion level grow super fast. And then once you have all of the characters like at level 100 or 120, Try to get them all to 140, and then you're going to have so many characters that you can throw in your Legion that you're going to get a lot of extra stats from that. You're also going to see yourself get crit rate. At that point, you'll be able to reroll your inner ability and get either more Meso Obtain or more item drop rate, and that's going to help you grow even faster, because that's where your crit rate is going to, it's going to fill up. So those are like my big advices to you in that order. I think that's pretty clear for now. All right. Another satisfied customer. Another time that I forgot to press record, but we can just get it from the VODs. It's fine. If we're into more specific questions down the road, I'll ask you. All right. I'll be there. All right. Thank you for requesting. And best of luck. Boom.